Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today, we're journeying through Chapter 16 of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, titled Godric's Hollow. This haunting and emotional chapter takes us to the place where everything began, the birthplace of Harry Potter and the site of his parents' tragic deaths. What starts as a quest for answers becomes a chilling encounter with dark magic and lingering memories of love and loss. The chapter opens with Harry and Hermione preparing to travel to Godric's Hollow, the legendary village where both Godric Gryffindor once lived and where Lily and James Potter were killed by Voldemort. The night before, Harry dreams of finding the Sword of Gryffindor there and is filled with longing not just to find a Horcrux, but to visit his parents' graves. Hermione, though cautious, agrees, recognizing how important this is to Harry. Disguised under Polyjuice Potion, the pair arrive on Christmas Eve in the snow-covered village of Godric's Hollow. The place feels peaceful yet eerie, filled with glowing Christmas lights, distant carols, and a ghostly quiet. Harry is overcome with emotion as he sees the war memorial in the village square transform magically into a statue of himself as a baby in his mother's arms, with his father standing proudly beside them. It's a touching yet painful reminder of the lives that were lost and the legend that began here. They wander further and find the churchyard, where many old wizarding families are buried. Here, Hermione and Harry find the graves of Kendra and Ariana Dumbledore, deepening the mystery surrounding Albus Dumbledore's past. Then, finally, Harry discovers the grave of James and Lily Potter, marked simply with, "The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death." Overcome with grief, Harry clears the snow from their grave and silently cries, while Hermione gently conjures a wreath of flowers. It's one of the most human and tender moments in the series, a son mourning parents he never truly knew. Nearby, they notice another strange grave, that of the mysterious Peverell family, the same name engraved on the ring Horcrux. Hermione recalls that it's connected to the Deathly Hallows symbol, the triangle, circle, and line, but they still don't fully understand its meaning. As they leave the graveyard, they are approached by an old woman, Bathilda Bagshot, the author of A History of Magic, whom they hope to question about Dumbledore and the sword. She silently gestures for them to follow her. Harry feels uneasily compelled, believing Dumbledore might have trusted her. The woman leads them through the dark streets and into her decrepit home. Inside, the house smells foul and rotting. The silence is thick, broken only by faint hissing. Hermione whispers that something feels wrong, but Harry follows Bathilda upstairs. When they reach her bedroom, the old woman finally speaks, but in Parseltongue. Before Harry can react, Bathilda's body collapses, and Nagini, Voldemort's serpent, bursts out of her, revealing that the real Bathilda is dead and her body has been possessed by the snake. Chaos erupts as Nagini attacks Harry. Hermione races in, casting spell after spell to save him. The snake lunges repeatedly, and in the confusion, Voldemort himself senses Harry's presence through their connection. For a brief, terrifying moment, Harry experiences Voldemort's thoughts, his excitement, his triumph, his fury that Harry has come within his reach again. Just as Voldemort apparates to the scene, Hermione disapparates them both, saving Harry by mere seconds. They land violently in the forest, injured, disoriented, and terrified. Harry's wand has been broken in the struggle, and he is left in despair. They barely escape with their lives, and now they are more vulnerable than ever. The chapter ends on a haunting note. The dreamlike hope of finding peace in Godric's Hollow is turned into a nightmare of death, deception, and loss. The symbol of the Deathly Hallows, the mystery of Dumbledore, and Voldemort's growing power all weigh heavily on their minds. Key moments in the chapter include Harry and Hermione's journey to Godric's Hollow on Christmas Eve, the magical statue of the Potter family at the village memorial, the discovery of the Potters' graves and the emotional mourning scene, finding the Peverell gravestone linked to the Deathly Hallows. The encounter with Bathilda Bagshot, who is revealed to be possessed by Nagini, Voldemort's near arrival and Hermione's desperate escape, the shattering of Harry's wand, symbolizing vulnerability and loss, differences between the book and the movie. The statue of the Potters in the village square appears only in the book. The Bathilda/Nagini sequence in the film is more visual and condensed, with less dialogue. The Dumbledore grave subplot is shortened in the movie and the Peverell name is not emphasized as much. The emotional depth of visiting Harry's parents' graves is portrayed with more inner narration in the book, highlighting Harry's grief. That wraps up Chapter 16, Godric's Hollow. This chapter beautifully blends emotion, horror, and mystery, reminding us how love endures even in the darkest places. What was the most haunting part of this chapter for you, the graveyard, Bathilda's house, or the loss of Harry's wand? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time for Chapter 17, Bathilda's Secret.